What is up, everybody? It is my favourite show of the week. It is Cop the Week with Mr. Paddy Murphy, Mr. Chris Stonadge, myself, and in the bottom corner there, Mr. Queevy and Kelleher looking pretty sexy with a trophy in his hands. Stonadge, how did the Tash get on at Wembley, sir?
Well, from popular demand, it is very, very successful. It won, so it can't go anywhere. It can't go. It's got to stay.
I'll tell you what, you made my evening yesterday, Chris. When I seen the TikTok of the One Kiss, it's lovely that we've wrestled back that song because I love that song, mate. I love that it's linked to our club,
and the fact that it's not linked with Kiev anymore. It's not linked with that. Like I still have the sort of edge of pain when it comes on, but now I'm going to think of Wembley after the final whistle going absolutely mental. It was amazing. Unbelievable. What an experience and what a way to win it. If you could win it in any way and guarantee it to win, you would do it in that way, especially the irony of the whole Kepa situation. It was amazing. Thomas Tuchel crying himself to sleep. It's unbelievable. One of the best days I remember as a Liverpool fan that I've had. And it's all come from a Mickey Mouse Cup.
We love it. We love it. Paddy, did you see the video of the little dude lifting the trophy with Klopp and Alisson, the little kid? That's amazing, isn't it?
And he was a pure randomer, which makes it even funnier. Yeah, love it. What a story. Big Alisson Becker. As if we couldn't love him anymore.
And did you guys see as well, just one more piece of quick homework from yesterday. So the FA wants a reply from Harvey Elliott because he was pictured on the pitch after picking up a pyro on the pitch that somebody had thrown on. And he was celebrating with it on the pitch, and the FA wanted a response from him. If he doesn't say, no pyro, no party, end of conversation, that's the reply.
Well, I mean, all he has to say was he found a pyro on the pitch, and for health and safety, he was looking for a place to dispose it, but he couldn't find somewhere safe enough.
So I just ran around.
So he will say, fuck you, I'll do what I want. I am England's star boy. Suck it.
And yet again, Chris, Harvey Elliott shows his class and his awareness by giving his shirt to another young fan that was there at the game. Love the lad.
The thing is, if he wasn't playing, he would be in the crowd, wouldn't he? So I think he sort of has that understanding with these young fans. He was in Kiev the night that we lost. You know, this boy, he just gets it, doesn't he? And the celebration to the fans after he scored that penalty, the bollocks on the size of the bollocks on the man must be unbelievable. Like 18, 19 years old and doing this stuff is just ridiculous.
It is nuts. It is. Did you get much sleep, Paddy?
Oh, yeah, I got a good old kip. And I felt bad because I have a friend of mine who's a Chelsea fan, was at Wembley. He came to my house straight from the airport to deliver a program, and I was fast asleep. My mother tried to wake me, and I was KO'd because I only got 3 hours sleep the day before. So I slept like a log because I also stayed up really late watching Twitter and watching every bit of content that Liverpool released over and over again. That video of the Freed from Desire in the change room, unbelievable. Oh, Pep Linders, by the way. What a shagger. And we always talk about
we all had a bit of a release last night, Paddy, at some point, you know, in our own private moments.
Oh, absolutely. I know we always harp on about Klopp and how much we love him, but I love every member of Klopp's backroom team. Pep Linders, Peter Kravitz, the long-haired Klopp lookalike guy, I don't know, Alexander, I think. AK is his initials anyway. Vitor Mata, that dude, you know, I love them all.
Yeah, what an occasion. Chris, look, you were lucky enough to have a ticket for the final yesterday. Mate, talk us through what the day was like for you.
Oh, mate. First of all, the first stop on the coach journey was at a pub. Had to be done. 9 o'clock in the morning on the pints. Couldn't complain. And then got down to Wembley where it was £9 a pint. Unfortunately, my bank account has been
what? £9? That's like over a 10. Oh my god!
£9 a pint. Right?
That's like Temple Bar.
My father did not buy a single pint. He reimbursed me a bit today. He was like, "Sorry, I felt a bit bad." But no, £9 a pint. It was ridiculous, but didn't stop me, you know, draining my bank account. And then get into the ground, quite a high seating area, but an amazing view of the field. And
your view looked all right actually from the video I seen. And cameras usually make it worse, but your view looked pretty good.
My camera, mate, especially my camera when it's like that. So, but no, it was amazing. Great view. The whole crowd was bouncing from half an hour before kickoff. honestly, the crowd yesterday, I don't think it's gotten enough credit for how loud they were. Outsung Chelsea fans for 120 minutes plus the penalties.
Plus the booing of the national anthem.
And the
Extra
national
bonus
anthem
points for that.
I was certainly partaking in that as well. But no, it was amazing. It was unbelievable, mate. Honestly, one of the best days, as I said. And the fact that, you know, I got to spend it with my family as well was just so good.
So were you behind the goal for the penalties? Because I noticed you were just kind of off right to behind the goal.
Yeah, so we were sort of, so if the goal's here, we were sort of there-ish on the right.
And you were really high up as well. Were you worried for your life when Kepa took that penalty?
Honestly, right? I didn't realize how far over the bar it was. I suppose we didn't have the perspective, but it just looked like it flicked the bar. But honestly, how far? I've never seen a penalty missed higher than that. It was even higher than Mahrez's.
It was so bad that it felt like, Paddy, when we were sitting here watching it together, it felt like somebody had edited it or something in real time to just show this horrendous penalty. It was so bad.
I know, it was so funny because all the rest of them were so good. Bar Kanate's, I still have, like, I really thought Kanate missed. But yeah, thank God, Kepa. Thank you for Kepa. And credit to Quivin. It just shows, like, what a finish his was.
Yeah, top beans. I mean, what was your favourite penalty of the lot, lads? I got to go with Verge's because it's just the balls to go same side that Kepa gave him.
Oh, mate. I think Fabinho's was just not in a final. To do that second penalty in, unbelievable. But Virgil's one is the fact that the stare that he gave. I don't know if it was walking past Jorginho, was it? The stare that he gave him was just quality.
No, he gave it to Kepa, didn't he? He looked back to Kepa, didn't he?
Yeah, that was it. That was it. When he was
we just hit our first 1 million, Paddy, on TikTok. 1 million.
Hey,
that's on 1 million already, by the way. Jesus, that's fucking mad. That's Verge's penalty reaction as well, so that has to be the favourite one now.
Yeah, but it's all thanks to you because you told us the little cheat we could do for sewing together the content, like, and it's the Paddy Murphy influence. It's got to be.
Don't worry, Craig. I'm sure you'll let me know if you're very grateful.
I will. Will you take a check? Not for me. I wouldn't take a check for me.
The real question is, who was Paddy Murphy's favourite host yesterday? Was it me or you?
What?
Oh, come on, Paddy.
Well, you didn't get him all his chicken balls, so it definitely wasn't fucking you.
Paddy, you know who to say, mate. You know who to say. You know who.
Listen, I love both equally. I can't choose between my parents.
There you go. We'll take it. We'll take that W and move on, Mr. Waddy Wolfie, the W merchant. That was just a great day. It was a long old day, but I haven't even caught up yet. So I still have all the TikToks, all the Twitter videos, everything to catch up on. I'm playing catch up because I slept till 5 p.m. today.
You're going to have fun.
And what's it going to take for you to fuck off? I know. You keep telling me you're going to leave, and every day I wake up and you're still there.
I know. 15 years tomorrow.
15 years married tomorrow, yeah. 15 years.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
That calls for
a lot less manslaughter. Definitely.
Well, commiserations for the fact that you're probably going to die soon, Craig, I reckon.
I've survived this long, Chris. I've survived this long. I think I'm like a cockroach. You know, the only thing that will survive a nuclear explosion is me and cockroaches at this point, I think. Look, I mean, Jesus, so much to go through yesterday. Were we surprised when we seen, I know myself, Paddy and Connor were, but Chris, when you seen Mendy got the start for Chelsea, as Paddy said, I believe, the gentleman's agreement was broken.
Definitely not surprised. It's the most Thomas Tuchel thing I can ever think of. He wants to go all out. At the end of the day, as Jurgen said, there is still room for a little bit of like honour and agreement and sentiment in football. Quivin Kelleher was a massive reason as to why we got into that final. That's why he started. Kepa was a massive reason why Chelsea got into that final. It seems a bit harsh, the fact that he didn't. And I'm really happy that it played out the way that it did. But I don't think Kepa, you know, he clearly wasn't very good at saving penalties for a penalty specialist, was he? So maybe it was the right decision.
That wasn't he? Pie face, I believe. Paddy said to me yesterday, tweeted something like, you know, bring on a penalty specialist for the penalties, doesn't save one and misses the penalty, the decisive penalty.
And the fact it's all the Carabao Cup final history, isn't it, with him? I mean, it was only 3 years ago that he refused to go off, and now he's come on and ruined everything. Maybe there's a reason why Willie Caballero should have played.
Another record in the books as well, Paddy. That was the longest penalty shootout between two English sides
Ever?
certainly in the Carabao Cup history. I mean, somebody put it
fucking
into
hell.
someone put it into our WhatsApp.
We beat Middlesbrough with a really fat penalty shootout, if you remember that. 6-7 years ago.
Oh, God.
I think
Yeah.
I don't remember 6-7 weeks ago.
I think Jordan Rossiter scored in the game, if I'm not mistaken.
You're
Jesus.
like an encyclopedia
Throwback.
here, buddy. Fucking hell, that's some impressive knowledge.
Mate, honestly, what do you think I do with my life? Go and watch 2014-15 highlights.
Yeah, well, I mean, judging by the tash, you were back in the 1800s anyway. Going back that far, having a little look, bit of research.
My mate said I look like a World War II air pilot. Fair enough. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Did you get to watch some of your what was it, season 6, Paddy? Last
Yeah,
night?
episode 1, Peaky Blinders, last night, season 6. I watched it later on. Really enjoyed it. It's a pain in the arse. You have to watch them week by week, but you know, first world problem.
I'm catching up on Billions at the minute because they're on season, I think it's 4 with Billions. So I'm catching up on that at the minute. Gents, look, I've been holding off. There's so much to go through. So many big incidents in the game yesterday. As our ref watch, that's what we've no Dermot Gallagher. We've got Mr. Chris Stonadge here for ref watch. Couple of things, Chris. Firstly, what your take on obviously the disallowed Joel Matip goal, and when did offside become a VAR issue, as in like call the referee over issue, not it's either is or it isn't. For me, I thought we were going to have a situation where it was either a foul by Van Dijk for obstructing Reece James or whoever it was, or it wasn't. To find the offside, it was a real stretch for me.
I think the reason why he went over to the thing is to check whether he was interfering with play or not, if I'm not mistaken. Which probably was the right decision. I think it probably was the right decision in the end, purely because of the foul rather than the offside. I think Reece James probably could have got over and covered it. It's harsh, but I think it was the right one. And I think actually overall, Atwell, apart from being a little bit lenient with yellow cards, I thought he had a very, very good game in comparison to a lot of referees in finals and referees in certain games anyway recently.
Yeah, look, the consensus from anybody that isn't Liverpool biased like me has probably been that Outwell had a good game yesterday. That's certainly been what I've read on social media and on other things. But the one that Paddy had me and you really worried there yesterday were the two Chelsea incidents. The Lukaku one, first and foremost, mate, where he scored. I mean, that was tight, wasn't it? That was tight.
We were all convinced he scored. We were all convinced it was onside, especially when it was when it went up onto the screen. It was said, checking offside, and we were like, oh no, it's definitely on. But luckily, Virgil wasn't leaning that far forward, but it was so tight. It was so close.
I mean, also, Paddy, just to bring you in on it, the Kepa one, I was absolutely sure there was no offside there. So when you said to me, look, he's offside, that was like the happiest moment of yesterday outside the penalty shootout.
Yeah, I for sure thought, well, first of all, I was sure the Lukaku one was onside, but that Havertz one, towards the end of extra time, as you said, when he left foot, bottom right, I was like, that's 100% the goal. And when I seen their flag for that, I was relieved. That was a real one. Because after the first call, for us, I was like just depressed. I was like, this is not going to go our way. I just feel like it's written in the stars for Chelsea to win this.
Really quickly, before we get stuck back into it, thank you so much, Adrian Joshua Cruz Quintero, for your kindness, dude. Love to have you watching. Thank you for your support. Really appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed the game yesterday as well. I mean, Paddy, that penalty shootout, mate, seemed to go on forever. We were just thinking, somebody has to miss. Every time it got back to a Liverpool player, I kept turning around to Paddy and going, the laws of probability, Paddy, somebody's got to miss.
Yeah, I mean, Robbo's one I was nervous for sure. And Konate's as well. And Konate, we were lucky there with the Konate one. I thought Kepa had it. I don't know how it goes through his hands, but yeah, thank God we got let off the hook, because penalties are a lottery, let's be honest. But I suppose when 11 out of 11 score,
I don't think they are a lottery, Paddy. They're not.
Well, on that, Chris, I'll bring you back in on this point. Apparently, according to Jurgen Klopp, we brought in a company called Neuro 11, who are set-piece specialists that the club brought in over the summer, who actually decided on the penalty order via whatever a series of, I suppose, tests or questions, or so it was all predetermined, which is fucking amazing when you just think about these small minor details. Yeah,
Wow,
it's unbelievable,
that's actually incredible.
The thing is, the amount of I know it seems like sometimes from corners we're really frustrating, but from set pieces, we're the leading scorers this season in the Premier League. We've also got, I think, the best defensive record from set pieces, which I know you guys remember the Rodgers days of how bad we were at defending corners. Well, it's a revelation. The attention to detail is just magnificent. It really, really is. And the fact that they got that order completely right, you probably wouldn't have put Harvey Elliott 9th, but apart from that,
I'm not having it that they had Creevy and Kelleher 11th either in the summer. Do you know what I mean? Already pre-planning it. I'm not having that.
No, but
maybe the first 5 they had.
I think the game though.
Yeah, it was some shootout, I have to say, and every time they just kept it. There was one particular phase, Paddy, where I think it was 5 in a row they just sent the keeper the wrong way. Just 5 between us and Chelsea, just bang, 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 bang.
I think in the worst 2 pens for Liverpool were Jota's and Konate's. Jota's was straight in the middle and kept nearly got it, and obviously Konate's. But the other 9 were all like excellent. And that's like, let's be honest, scoring a penalty is the easiest thing to do in football. Like as a task, obviously in a live game you bring in the pressure, but the task, the actual 12-yard stroke is simple realistically. But happy days. But on the predetermined penalties thing, I like it. I like the idea of it, but I don't like that going forward because that means other teams can just map out perfectly what they think we're going to do.
Yeah, no, I don't know how repetitive it could be, but I do love the fact that we're looking for any little edge, like we did with the set-piece coach, the throw-in coach, the breathing, the surfer they brought in, Chris, if you remember, to help them with their breathing in these big moments as well. It's beautiful.
It is, isn't it? It is. It's magnificent, and that's what you have to do to get ahead in football these days. I mean, we haven't got the billions of pounds that will back Chelsea or has Man City, Newcastle. So we have to gain every little advantage we can, and do that and to gain these little advantages is so important, especially when we're playing across 4 fronts or 3 fronts now.
The balls on Fabinho to step up there and hit a Panenka. My God, I didn't think I could love that man anymore. But step forward, Fabinho, Tavares, and there he is. I mean, Neymar, Paddy, better watch. Just look at his teammate, his Brazilian compatriot, and how to take a Panenka.
Unbelievable. So like, I know we've seen Panenkas before, but that was the most effortless Panenka I think I've seen. Unbelievable. He's by far the best pen taker at the club. Like him and Milner, it was just unreal. And what a moment! Like, really settled the nerves as well.
Thank you for this, Liz. Liz loves a bit of Jimmy Milner, as we know. He certainly, his penalty was top notch. Came on, helped us get there when we were tiring, absolutely. But you know what got for me, Chris? It was Salah's penalty, because just a big dirty smirk on his face after he scored it. You could see how happy he was. I loved it.
Oh, it was amazing, wasn't it? You think he'd be sort of like the quite calm, cool, collected, but it was just and what a penalty it was, by the way. One of the best, if not the best, in the shootout, I would say, right in the top bins. He's so good, and I don't think he had his best game yesterday, but he was always involved, always running, and there was no chance he was ever going to get substituted off ever. Like he was full of energy.
So, Niles, I don't know if obviously you're not aware of this. Jurgen Klopp brought in, I think it was a German surfer, world champion German surfer, to help the guys basically focus on their breathing and control their breathing in certain big moments, which is, again, just the level of details that our manager goes into that seem to make the little difference in these major moments. So, yeah, we've had the set-piece coaches, the throw-in coaches, the breathing coaches, and now apparently, Paddy, they're working on the mental side of penalty taking and figuring out the numbers. This is madness.
Listen, at this top level of sport, every little thing you can do to get up on your opponent is key. The margins are that tight and that fine, and we even have a bloody throw-in coach, which is just fair play. And what's next? Who knows?
Yeah, more trophies, Paddy. That's what's next. More bleeding trophies, fella.
Absolutely. That's a given, of course.
I have to say, Chris, I didn't want to overplay how good winning a trophy at this point of the season could be just in case. I didn't want to jinx that. But now that we've got it in the bank, you can see the boost it's given the fan base. You can see the boost it's given those players, and it will re-energize them for the last run-in of the season.
Oh, massively. As we all said, it's like a shot in the arm. Everyone's hungry. I mean, the social media posts, 1 out of 4, we've still got more to go. Like that is elite mentality. Just because we've won one doesn't mean we don't want to win the next 3, and it's still very, very possible. And the fact that they've all got already their concentration on Norwich on Wednesday is massive. It really is.
It was, you know what, Paddy, for a 0-0, it was a pretty good 0-0. One of the better 0-0s I've seen.
It was a 0-0 with 4 goals. So, no, it was an entertaining game. It wasn't a traditional 0-0 at all. So, yeah, really enjoyable game. There was a lot of talking points, a lot of controversy, made for good viewing and good TikToks and good views. And I just want to say, by the way, I don't know if it's going to come up. I do feel for Curtis Jones massively. He put a tweet out after saying, well done to everyone involved. And you could just sense the tone of disappointment off that because he was involved. And to miss the squad completely, and he wasn't even there, I don't think. I didn't see him in any pictures. So, yeah, very upset. I was not very upset. I'm not fucking breaking down about it, but,
He must have been there.
I didn't see him once.
I don't think I did as well, but surely.
Just for you, Liz.
Yeah, it was a difficult one. And again, another mad moment, Chris, because with Thiago picking up that injury in the warm-up, we didn't even have, Elliot on the team sheet, on the bench. And he comes in, plays his part, scores a penalty. Just again, a mad turnaround. Just goes to show you need to be focused and ready.
I think Jurgen said it in his press conference. Like immediately when Elliot came onto the bench, he was the sort of main option that we had, which makes it strange as to why he wasn't on it in the first place. Maybe he felt like certain others deserved to be there that probably didn't ahead of Harvey Elliott. But yeah, okay, he was there. That's good then. That's good. But it's the best dilemma to have when you're leaving a player of Curtis Jones's quality outside of your squad. You know that there's serious levels of depth there. He'll definitely play on Wednesday. I'm sure he'll start that game. It's just about easing him in. We've still got some very experienced midfield players. So yeah, and it's the same with Harvey as well. There's a reason why he's come back and he's not played every game because he's young. Just look, I always reference the way Pep managed Foden and the way the sort of the waiting in order to make him become one of the best players in his position in the league. So yeah, I really think that Curtis and Harvey got so much more to go.
It just reminded me yesterday, Paddy. It's been so long since we've seen Liverpool lift the League Cup, obviously, but it is physically a tiny little trophy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's minuscule, and the medals, they're like that size. They're fucking tiny. But I suppose it looked very shiny though. I must say it's brand spanking new. Yeah, I keep telling people we're not celebrating the Carabao Cup on its own. Like if we were out of every other competition and had no Premier League race on, we wouldn't be as buzzing as we are. It's because it's part of a bigger picture. It's part of the boost now to go on. And on the potential other 3, Mohamed Salah's Instagram and Twitter post puts the photos up and his caption is 1 down. Beautiful.
Yeah, we love that mentality. Proper elite winning mentality. Any updates on Thiago from anywhere, gents? I know David Maddox said the club were sending for a scan this afternoon. They thought 1-2 weeks, which is a grade 1 tear. If it's a bit longer than that, 3 to 6 weeks if it's a grade 2. And then I think he said season over if it was a grade 3. But the club seemed fairly confident that it will be a minimum amount of time.
He was walking around quite a lot yesterday after the game. Hopefully that's a good sign, but it's a shame really. You saw how much it meant to him on the sidelines, and it would be devastating for. I do think it would be horrible if Thiago was injured for the rest of the season, but I don't think so. I don't have
rest of the season. What the fuck are you talking? What?
Do you want to listen to what Craig just said? He was like, if it was a grade 3, he'd missed the season.
So there's the club think it might be just a grade 1, Paddy, which is just 1 to 2 weeks. If it was a grade 2, that's 3 to 6 weeks. If it's a grade 3, it's the end of the season from.
For a tight hamstring?
For a tear, a hamstring tear. No, it's very unlikely it's the latter. It's most likely grade 1, which is a week or 2.
Oh,
That's
right. Fuck me. I thought someone said that was what it was. Nah, if he's out for the season, Mike. Oh no, he's so important to us, man. God, I shot myself.
I immediately was looking for the Champions League game, which is a week tomorrow.
He's out. He's not going to be there then.
It might do him.
We'll be fine. We don't need him for that.
Loads of options there. We've got loads of options.
Get him ready for the Champions League final.
There we go. We like that. Champions League final and the Etihad. That's what we need him for. And what was the vibe, Chris, by the way, in the stands when the news broke that Thiago wasn't going to play? Was there, because we have that record, obviously, with Fabinho and Thiago, which, we often refer to. So I just wondered, as I said, you were in the ground. What was it when it started to filter around?
A lad behind me told me, and I was like, fuck off, mate. You're bullshitting. No way. You're lying to me. And then it just started spreading around, and it happened.
You're lying to me.
It was. I don't know. I think we might have won the game in 90 minutes if Thiago plays. But
yeah,
no, but clearly not. I don't really care. Apparently, I need to turn my mic a bit. Don't know what's going on there. But yeah, it was a bit of a shock vibe. But luckily, we got over the line without him.
Yeah, I mean, it is important that we get him back. Because as Paddy was saying yesterday, if there's one player there, he'd be in the first 3 in your brain. If you're like, don't pick up an injury, you're probably thinking Verge, Thiago, Salah maybe. Who, actually, can we talk about Salah's impact on the game yesterday? Because not saying that he didn't play well. My point here, Paddy, is that we didn't seem to be able to get him involved enough rather than anyone having a bad game, because it's a final. It's a tense affair against a very good tactical team. But do you think it's the back 3 that caused them the trouble, or?
Yeah, I think the Chelsea system kind of negated Salah. He tried and he tried and he tried and he tried. It just didn't come off for him yesterday. He had that one big chance that was a very poor finish, to be fair. But yeah, no, some days it just doesn't come off. But he still is always kind of integral to the build up and the whatnot. But he wasn't really involved a lot. But I don't think that was necessarily his fault. So I'm not going to be, as you said, too harsh on him.
And I think the attention that Mo got helped Diaz a lot. Diaz saw a lot of the ball. He was just running his little legs off, and the fact that I think that his last involvement in the game, he just flopped to the floor. He was so tired. It just showed how much effort that boy puts in. And 1 month in, I mean, he's really fit in well, hasn't he? What a player! What a player he is.
Once he starts adding goals to that, we'll be laughing. I wish he had a left foot. He doesn't seem to have one though. But for shooting he's kind of tentative to shoot with that. Once he kind of gets comfortable on his left, we'll be laughing. He's so good. That flick over Reece James and the no look in the air pass to Mane was absolute filth.
Actually, there's one incident I wanted to get both your opinions on that we've all had a chance to sit down and look at again. And that was the incident with Keita and Chalobah. So let me just put context to why I'm asking this to both of you. I've long held the belief that there's a lot of hypocrisies in football. And one of them for me was not just this challenge, but I'm highlighting this challenge because it kind of makes my point. Do you remember when Jimenez got that really bad injury of the head collision with David Luiz? My question for you, gentlemen, and anybody watching is, so Naby Keita's incident yesterday was late, mistimed. People are saying it shouldn't have been a yellow, whatever. But my point is, why is different parts of the body have different rules? So David Luiz was late, missed the ball, hit Jimenez, but because it's head-to-head contact, it's different than foot-to-leg contact or elbow-to-face contact. It's still a late challenge. It's one of the little hypocrisies that I don't understand in the game. And look, but that challenge yesterday, whichever one of them got there first, the other one was probably going to get clattered. And there was a little touch from Chalobah. I thought the referee maybe could have gone yellow, but certainly I wouldn't have been calling for a red. There was no intent in that.
No way. I mean, on the first point, Craig, I think it's all about the severity, like getting punched in the face, getting punched in the arm, or getting punched in the balls. You're getting punched either way. One of them hurts a bit more, and one of them could be a little bit more severe. I just think head injuries you got to take more solace, but I don't think it was a red card in any way, shape, or form. I think people are clutching at straws. They were both late. If Chalobah was a few milliseconds earlier, he would have caught Keita. So 50-50 at the end of the day. They were both sort of late.
They're both high. Both their feet were high. Right. Both of them.
To put it in context, if Chalobah was low, I'd be saying it's a red card. All right, but they both went in for each other. They were both high. If you send one of them off, you have to send both of them off. So no way.
And for yourself, Paddy, yesterday, your thoughts on that incident?
50-50. Both went in with a high foot, same level. It's a sore one for Trev Chalobah. I know he tweeted that he had to get stitches, but that's irrelevant in my opinion. The challenge was a 50-50, and yeah, that's my opinion. But I just can I just take a little segue to read out this tweet, by the way. You like this one. Always amazes me how some fans of other English teams who devote so much energy to calling Liverpool people thieves, murderers and scroungers while celebrating poverty in our city get upset when we boo the national anthem.
Yeah,
I can feel that. Yeah, I can certainly understand that sentiment.
We experienced that first down yesterday. When we were walking out to the ground, there was 3 or 4 like middle-aged women just shouting at all of us, saying, "We pay your benefits, we pay your taxes. You haven't worked a day in your life." It's like it's just so dated, and just in the state of the world right now, like how anyone could be saying that about any people is just mental.
There's a reason why they don't question the injustices. They don't question the inequality. They just victimize a set of people, whether it be Liverpool in this case or another city in another case, to mock your fellow human beings for a lack of opportunities. Let's be honest, because that's what it is. This is no accident. This is social engineering. It's no accident that there are some poorer places. To mock anybody for that, I think it's just incredibly sad, Paddy, as just a stain on humanity.
But and you know what really gets me is whenever Liverpool fans or Scousers get upset by these chants and things, they'll always say, "Oh, it's just football banter, mate. It's only fucking banter." No, it's not. That is your genuine ideology that you're trying to pass off as banter. Scousers are the nicest set of people outside of Ireland that I've ever encountered in my life. They are salt of the earth, and they have been persecuted and abused and bullied and everything from the rest of England. And so that's what they feel. They feel Scouse. They don't feel English. So,
and
like
at the same
they're
time,
well within their rights to boo the anthem. They're not booing it for the crack. They're booing it for what it stands for, and they don't agree with it. Whether you agree with it, that's fair enough. But you can't, like, Scousers have their beliefs, and it should be respected. Like,
and at the same time, I don't want to tar all Chelsea fans with the same brush, because not all of them have those same feelings. It's just a select few. It doesn't matter what club you are. It's just weird behaviour. Like, stop it.
Yeah, exactly. The one that always made me kind of laugh and angry was the waving of the fivers and stuff. Like, Scousers have never seen a fiver before. Like a fiver. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wipe my arse with a fiver. Like, it's a fiver. I'm not waving 50s right now. Like, it's a fiver, and I think I've never seen them. It's pathetic.
To be fair, Craig, I think in times like this, all you have to say is
Exactly. Tell you what, that was belting yesterday. That was belting. They made the rookie error of playing, I think, whatever the song is for that tune, just before extra time.
Did they?
And we were just absolutely belting out, as well as the Genie song as well. That was really loud. Just everything was loud yesterday, to be fair.
Yeah, that tune's gone over my head. By the way, lads, I don't get that.
You said it. You know when you were reacting to the disallowed goal for Liverpool, you called the VAR team a set of something CUNTs.
Oh, set of Tory cunts. That.
So the song is
Fuck the Tories. Is that?
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah. Right.
Bingo.
Yeah.
What gets us is that you've probably been called a Tory at some point, Paddy, by some ill-informed idiot. I get it all the time. Calling us, like, there is no Tory party in Ireland, first and foremost.
I know I've never actually got that. Funny enough, I've been
Oh,
called a
okay.
Scouser multiple times, or a Scouse cunt. Well, I'm
Oh,
not
no,
a Scouse.
it's-
I wish I was.
No, this is the top Reds. You know, trying to
What?
have a pop. Say, oh, that lad's a Tory. Did you not hear that? He's a Tory.
It's embarrassing.
Tory Liverpool fans should be a thing. Not gonna lie. Well, if you
Yeah, that's
identify with
kind of.
if you
It's
look,
kinda
you're more than
counterintuitive,
welcome,
isn't it?
right? You're more than welcome if you identify with the values of the club, but 99% of those don't identify with that party. So it's a very strange mix and match. It's like what's her name? One of the MPs is a big Liverpool fan, and she's getting a lot of stick on Twitter for it. It's just
For being a Liverpool fan, fuck me, people have nothing better to be doing. Like,
exactly that.
it is very strange behaviour. And really quick, before we come back to Liverpool and all things Liverpool, there was another game taking place yesterday in the Premier League. Obviously, we'd seen West Ham get a victory over Wolves. West Ham won 1-0 against Wolves, which, you know, reignites their push for a top 4 place. So that's heating up as well. We've got some more football coming up this week with the FA Cup. What's going on?
Matthew goes, Paddy forming clouds behind him again. He means like when I go up and
that evening, yeah.
What can I say? I just have that power.
Again, I want to just take a second to say thank you to everyone for all their support yesterday on all the platforms and everything. We just hit our first ever 1 million video on TikTok, with thanks to Paddy's help, by the way. Some great advice, but that's a big moment for us. I mean, Mr. 1 million there gets loads of them, but for us, it's huge.
Listen, you're the king of YouTube. I seem to know a bit about TikTok, so I'm happy my advice helped. And look, it's not my advice; it's the advice I got, and you pass it on. I tell you. But by the way, how sexy is this sponsor? That doesn't even look like it's a sponsor.
Damn good glue as well, by the way.
Why do you sniff it? Look at that! How sexy that looks. I have a gorilla on my arm.
Using it.
I'm infatuated by this.
It's
so cool looking. We're not sponsored by them. We're actually sponsored by Mystique jerseys, and that's where I got this jersey. You like that segue? Come on!
I love it. Actually, I had a bit of a to-do with somebody on the stream earlier on. It was like, the code doesn't work. And I knew straight away. I said, you haven't been fucking listening, have you? I said it works on premium boxes, long sleeve boxes, goalkeepers boxes, and rugby shirt boxes. I guarantee he was going for the standard box, the one it doesn't work on. But I bought 3 boxes, by the way, to give away on Twitch to our subscribers on Wednesday for the game against Norwich in the FA Cup, which isn't on TV. Again, it's an 8:15 kickoff, and it's not on TV anywhere.
Is it?
Wait, do you have to play the Canada again?
League?
Do you have to play Canada?
Yeah, we have to fly to Canada, Paddy, yeah.
Right, I'll get booking.
Yeah,
I might surf over.
That's weird. There's not even any Champions League games on, so why is that not on TV?
They're showing some other 7:45 p.m. FA Cup games, I think.
Oh, apparently it's on ITV.
Is it? Oh, nice. See, I don't have ITV on. Oh yeah, I don't have ITV on our whatchamacallit, our Sky boxes. You have to go to extra channels to look at ITV, and you can't get the schedule. So if it's on ITV, that's fucking brilliant. Happy days. That makes it easier. So ignore everything I just said. It's on ITV.
Absolutely irrelevant. Say no more.
That's a W. I mean, I'm happy it's on ITV. Everybody gets to watch it. We'll be on Twitch for the game, by the way, on Wednesday to make up for.
Fuck's sake! Will you fuck off? You're not coming till. Will you leave it till next season? Let me get a few more dollars under my belt.
No.
Fair. I'm only messing.
What else we got? Basically, the best rule is probably cup games usually, and on Twitch, league games on YouTube. So we'll be back on YouTube for Saturday for the 5:30 game against West Ham.
I just want to hit my 20 hours once.
Oh mate, I have to. Tomorrow's a new month, so I'm kicking off tomorrow. My watch along is going to be AC Inter Milan in the Coppa Italia. That's going to be my one to try and make the hours up because, look, we need to keep an eye on Inter as well. In fairness,
exactly.
Craig doing his work, happy. That's what. Don't ever. I know no one does. Don't ever question the dedication of Lord Craig Houlden. Yeah, man's watching Inter Milan. Oh look. So yeah, Craig on a mad one. Fair play.
What else was there? Oh, I see Frank Kessie, by the way, looks like he's off to Barca. You know, no real surprise there. It's
really?
Barca.
they're actually quietly going about their business very well. Xavi has them playing some ball. I don't know if you've seen the goal they got the other week. Ferran Torres, nice little flick for De Jong, and he put a top bins. But yeah, they've been playing some good stuff.
Yeah, they've turned into Juventus, haven't they? They're hoovering up all the free transfers. Juventus went through a period when they had Ramsey and a few others. They were just going around getting all the free transfers.
Yeah. And they just got Sakari as well doing that. So yeah, I can't be the Bosman. We have a couple, James Milner, Joel Matip, so they work.
Who's the best, by the way, for us? Because this was a question that was put to us the other day. Actually, it wasn't put to us. Sorry, I'm lying to you. I read an article, I think it was on The Athletic, that said, is Joel Matip the best Bosman ever? For Liverpool, let's look at it in our perspective.
For Liverpool, yes. For ever, second to Lewandowski.
Right, so Joel Matip's played 116 league games for Liverpool. James Milner has played 192. For me, it's James Milner. He's just
for me, it's Matip, because Matip is... Milner has, no. In terms of time spent as a first-team starter, like first 11 main man, I think you have to... The importance of some of those appearances by Matip is crucial.
I think if he stays fit for another couple of seasons, then I'll agree with you. But I just think Milner's importance in terms of the nurturing of the young players, the example he sets, as well as especially in the early few seasons under Klopp, the way that he helped on the field. I just can't look past him, to be fair. I know Liz will love me for that.
Did we pay a fee for McAllister when we brought him in from Leeds?
I don't think so.
No, he was another free.
That was another... I'm not trying to put him in this conversation, but it was a very important time of development for Gerrard. It helped. He scored the goal, the free kick against Everton, if my memory's right, that put us into the Champions League. So another, big sign in there.
We only had him for 2 years though, and that's why I think he's discounted from this.
Oh, 100%. But for me, I'll always remember when he came in, the impact. That was a treble-winning season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What a player.
Yeah, it's a tough conversation because there are very good merits for James Milner and Joe Matip. They're both hugely influential figures in our recent history. I think I'd probably edge with Chris, though. I do think that when Milner was brought in, it was, to install that winning mentality to help us get over the line for the Premier League, and for him to lift that one trophy he had eluded with Manchester City, which was, of course, the European Cup.
Do you know what I loved out as well about Milner? And he's gone from City to Liverpool, won a couple of titles at City, but he just knows how much more it means to win at Liverpool. And you know what? I always go after Milner and talk about him being a bit not up to scratch, but I've never questioned his... I've never questioned his loyalty for the club, his passion, he's just fantastic. Yeah, and I don't know if you've seen when they tossed coins for the penalty shootouts. As soon as we won it in front of the Liverpool end, Milner was giving it a fist bump, and then he also went to the Jorginho, so he kind of like that. Being in front of the Liverpool end is unreal, and those Chelsea players shushing.
Did you see when they all started running off celebrating? Milner was just stood there like just not even celebrating.
I think he was doing this or something, wasn't he? Or just looking to the side. It was great. Yeah. So calm, I love it.
Do you know what? I don't remember any of the celebrations at all. I think I blanked out after we won.
It's just a skill that's gone around Twitter today. I don't think anyone really noticed it, but it was everyone was running off celebrating him. Everyone was like, James Milner's remembered he's left his iron on or something.
Yeah.
By the way, Paddy, that TikTok of us celebrating when Kepa got the penalty? We made some noise, mate, for three of us. Well, four of us, if you include Lucas. Some noise there. I thought, I had dubbed in audio over that.
Yeah, unbelievable. Really, really loud. The mics peaked like fuck anyway. And everyone, I was reading the comments on some of the TikToks in the YouTube. Everyone was saying, "Oh my god, the poor child in the corner." I was laughing my arse out because he was just there going. I was like, I don't blame him. We were so bloody loud, but it was just so much relief. I'm sitting here kind of struggling to talk a little bit, with a sore throat, and I'm like, maybe I have a cold, maybe I'm getting a sore throat. I was like, no, you screeched the head off yourself for 180 minutes, you absolute wild animal. But no regrets.
My favorite clip was the one that actually hit 1 million, because apart from the fact they hit 1 million. So I'm talking like a shithousery from Kepa, Verd scores, and then Paddy just comes out of nowhere going, "You fucking."
Was it necessary?
Everyone was like, that was unnecessary. I was like, no, absolutely. Or someone was like, was that really necessary? I was like, yes. Fuck him.
I frightened the shit out of me at one point as well by just randomly screaming during the watch.
Yeah, no, people might think that was fake or whatever. You genuinely scared the shit out of me. But man, so many good clips from that, so much good content,
Mate,
and I think everyone
the
was
one
loving
that
the
I
watch along vibes.
I cried when Craig farted on you. That was fucking so funny. Oh my god.
It was almost like it was planned, but literally just farted right in my face. I was like, yummy.
Oh, I was giving Paddy a hug, and then I was trying to give Connor a hug, and well,
do you not see though when you went to give me a hug in the clip, Connor goes to join in and then comes back.
didn't see that.
So funny, man. And then another one was like, "Oh, the poor guy in the corner, afraid to speak." It's like, no, he's not afraid to speak. It's just when you have me and Craig beside each other, you kind of get fucking drowned out.
That's
Mate, it's the first time I've seen Connor not in like 300 pixels. Love it.
Oh yeah.
What a beautiful man.
Well, again, he looks a lot like Queeveen Kelleher. And, do you know what surprised us all yesterday, Chris? Paddy's the tallest one. I thought Connor was going to be the tallest one, but Paddy was about half an inch taller than Connor.
Wait till I'm over there, boys.
Well, you 6'3". Connor said to me yesterday you're 6'3". Is that right?
I'm 6'2".
Jesus.
Yeah, see, that's fucking weird because you seem the smallest.
Yeah. It's probably because
You just seem small.
I'm the
I can't
smallest
believe
person
it.
on the channel officially now. Because Steve Bland's 6'3" as well.
Wait, I'll try and find a photo to prove. So there we go. So
Next.
So basically, there's my dad. He's 6'4". There's me.
Yeah, really good. I love that, Chris. Thanks.
Sorry, yeah, it was like proper Oxlade chamber.
Yeah, you don't seem 6'2". I just don't. How does your body stretch to be 6'2"?
And the fact is,
that with the hair, like if you flatten down the.
If I flatten down the hair, yeah, I'm like 6'3" with the hair. That's what goes on. I'm growing it out as well, so I'm gonna go with a full Grealish.
Nice.
There.
Yeah, I'm officially the smallest on the channel, and here's me thinking I was an average male.
You're everything about you. The only thing about you that's average is your height and your penis size. Everything else is above average. Don't worry.
Oh, mate, you're being generous there with the penis size.
Mate, what else? What happened on the behind of the scenes of the watch along? I don't want to know now.
It got filthy.
I was behind the scenes. Craig was behind me. And just press the M button, please. Get me out of here.
No, I've got more bragging to do, more celebrating to do, lads. I mean, this is a great time to be a Liverpool fan, and we've got another game coming up on Wednesday against Norwich. I mean, how many changes are we expecting for this game? Because I don't want to be disrespectful to Norwich. This is a 5th round FA Cup tie. It's like place the quarterfinals.
Yes. Sorry.
Happy days. Nice.
Sorry. Continue.
It's a game we can't take lightly. They're coming thick and fast now, and then another massive game against West Ham, who we owe for beating us at their stadium. So we got to get that W as well, and they're in a good vein of form at the minute.
Mate, Craig, what the fuck? 1.2 million views on that video, 102,000 likes on your. That is fucking mad.
That's 1 in 10 ratio. I don't know how TikTok works, to be fair, but
insert you know what? Ron Burgundy saying. I don't know how to say this, but
also, since I checked it before a stream, it's gone up 1,000 followers. WFM.
Jesus, that's mad.
Taking over TikTok.
Yeah. It's gone from 56,000 to 57,000 just in the duration of the stream.
1.2 million.
Yeah.
We'll take that. Mr.
That's a mega viral.
It's really weird because me and Paddy had a conversation yesterday when we were just leaving Gory. I said to him, what's your most viewed video? And he told me like really high number for the United jersey. And I remember thinking after I dropped Paddy home and I was coming back, wow, that is like a ridiculous number of views. How does stuff go that way? And then there you are today with a clip Connor upload. Like it's mad.
It's absolutely.
It's all about the collaboration. You know what I mean? Connor gives me advice on things. You give me advice on things. I'm beautiful. We together stronger.
What a day! What a day all around. I mean,
Oh,
I was just thinking. I was thinking of the traveling cop-outs, Chris, yesterday when I was thinking the difference between those two goalkeeper situations being reversed, as in maybe Kelleher skies it and Kepa scores, and the difference of that drive home, that journey home for everybody. It is mad, isn't it? I mean, Chelsea fans, most likely a lot of them based in and around the city anyway. But for you guys, you were going to Wales, and met plenty of people gone back up to Liverpool as well. But bit better trip, Chris, with the trophy.
It could have been worse. I was there 5 years ago. I was 6 years ago now with the Man City game. And the contrast for that. I obviously don't. I was 14, so I don't really remember it too well. But yeah, it was just the everyone was so buoyant. We were all awake all the way home. We were all singing on the bus, all having a couple of tinnies. It was unbelievable. It was just. The vibe was so good. It still is good. We're all still riding that wave. But the thing is, as you mentioned, like we move on to Wednesday. It's 1 out of 4. It's 1 out of 4. We can't dwell too long. We have to move on and hopefully go and secure those next 3.
Well, here's a question, Paddy. Thank you, Herman, for the super chat. No, you can come back to the question in a sec. Just the question is real quick. Should Mane play false 9? But go ahead with your comment, buddy.
I think I'll answer the question first. Yeah, no, I think. Well, no, I suppose I'll do whatever. I was going to say to Chris, did you know where you get good tickets and stuff? Did you, with your Wembley tickets, did you get them direct off the club, or did you get lucky?
I got lucky on the ballot, and then we had to go and buy the tickets after that. So, but look, it was really weird. Coincidentally, me and my brother got our tickets right next to each other, so it was sick.
That was dead. I love the pop artwork, by the way, in and around the program and the whole build up to it when the lads were on the pitch.
Program actually, I didn't get one. I should have got one.
I have one. Will I get it?
If you want, yeah. I love the program. It's class.
I'm gonna tilt up my camera a little bit so my moves aren't on show. Oh, they were anyway.
Yeah, the pop artwork's dead. I love it.
I think we got a better angle of them, Paddy. Look at that. It's like GTA, isn't it?
Look at the green tassels on the trophy. You can see through. That's gas.
You can see.
Nice.
And then, of course, in case you were under any illusions, who sponsors this cup? It's actually a really nice one as well. £10, by the way,
for a program. Here.
£10.
Here. Jesus.
Man,
10 again.
To answer Herman's question, by the way, what a second name that is. I'm not going to try. Should Mane play as a number 9? Backup left wing, backup number 9, and I'm happy. Yeah, but I backup. Let me emphasize backup.
What about yourself, Mr. Stonadge? Where are your views on Mane in a false 9 role?
I think it makes more sense purely because I don't think he takes his player on that much anymore, and maybe doesn't utilize the pace that he had. I thought he was okay yesterday, actually. And he was very good in the Leeds game, but to be fair, who wasn't? So I suppose we'll see. He has played there before as well, don't forget. So there's plenty of time for him to still get used to it. And if he does provide a good option there, then get that contract on the table.
Yeah, I mean, I can't get over that £10. Sorry, that has absolutely shocked me.
Yeah, for a pro, because my mate that got them went up to your mom was like, how much is 6 programs? Your man goes £60. Are you fucking mad? But for a cup final, though, I suppose.
I used to, when I went to Anfield, I always bought the double. You used to get the Liverpool mag and the program.
Yeah,
there's the boys. Wait,
to be fair, it's a pretty nice program, isn't it? It does look pretty good.
It is good quality, I must say. It's the best quality of a program I've ever had in my hands. And it's
I'd rather have that than a £9 pint anyway. Put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, you would.
Well, let's not get too hasty here.
Yeah, it was Heineken, so like, yes, you would. Heineken's awful.
We love Heineken over here.
Heineken's gorgeous.
What of all lagers?
Budweiser and Carlsberg are the ones I won't drink. Oh, Heineken's lovely.
Piss.
Avoid
piss.
Bud like the plague, but yeah.
I call Budweiser headache juice.
Oh, chemicals galore.
Yeah,
I actually don't mind it out of a bottle, but out of a can or from draft, no way.
Am I on my own here, gents? I won't drink a pint. I refuse. I only drink bottles. I drink a can if there's cans, but I don't.
No,
drink.
I'm the
Do you not
opposite.
drink draft?
I'm the
Not
opposite.
Guinness. Guinness draft.
If you
I look at it and I don't drink Guinness.
If you mean in a pub, I refuse to buy bottled goods or canned goods because
I'll only buy bottles.
the price markup just sickens the whole off me.
I've
never bought a bottle.
I'm drinking Diet Cokes in a pub. Imagine the fucking rapage I feel.
Yeah, I've never bought a bottle of beer or can of beer in a pub in my whole life.
Mate, give me a pub that sells cans of beers. That's where I feel at home. You know, that level of shit pub that sells cans. That's about my level.
By the way, Joe Felix was
significantly
at Wembley
cheaper.
yesterday.
I wouldn't go near it. What?
Joe Felix was at Wembley.
Apparently,
Yeah.
this is what. Can you see that? Sorry.
Yeah, he was at Wembley. I seen a picture of him in the crowd.
That's mad.
Why?
He's scouting his new teammates.
So you going are they buying him from Atletico or something? Because we won't pay the money to get Joe Felix.
Yeah,
I love him though.
good player, but yeah, no, fuck that.
I'll never understand that choice to go to Atletico. It just seems like the strangest decision for football stylistically, like for him to go from Benfica to Atleti. It just didn't make any sense.
Especially when he could have gone to any club in Europe, really, and he chose there. Like, really?
I mean, but back to the cans pints debate. The reason for me is when I physically hold a pint and look at it, and know, you know, if you're out on the beer for the night, you're going to have 6, 7, 8 of these. It's too much liquid. I just can't be arsed putting that much liquid through my body when I can get onto the shorts much quicker then.
But I don't think I've ever thrown up from beer. I've never vomited, but any time I get anywhere near like shorts, I'm finished. It's done. The game's finished. Like
I'm like that with whiskey. I can't go near whiskey. Whiskey, I'm blacked out. I'm in the garden asleep.
Mate,
Whiskey's my no juice also. My friends would tell you it's vodka, but yeah.
A couple of a bit of THC and some red wine, and I'm good.
Tommy doesn't
wine
care.
just makes me sleepy. I can't. It makes me go to sleep. I can't bother with it.
It depends on the stages. It depends. Like the start of the night, couple of Guinness, then I get sick of Guinness and just start drinking vodka Red Bull, vodka Coke.
I can deal with VK as well. Can't complain with that.
Oh no, that's a hangover. Anything that's sugary, the way your liver processes alcohol, man, you're destined for a hangover. Then,
yeah, I'm surprised I wasn't hungover today. To be honest,
I like the misery.
We used to drink 2 bottles of Bacardi Breezer and double Bacardis in pint glasses when we used to go to this venue that was a quid a drink at the time. So there was some scaldy nights back in those days, lads. Fucking hell,
mate. Well, I'm over in Ireland in the summer. We all know what to do.
You'd be getting used to your 9 quid pints then, Chris.
To be
Dublin
fair.
City Centre, Paddy. You send up to Temple Bar after 11 p.m. for a pint.
I feel sorry for the tourists that get bent over at Temple Bar, man. The markup on pints of Guinness is sickening.
We're seeing €12 pints of Guinness, Chris. €12 pints of Guinness.
What?
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Mate, I'm lucky I know you two because I was going to stay somewhere near there.
No, you've actually... Yeah. You're staying in exactly the right type of area. Camden Street, Wexford Street, along there. That's where you want to be. That's a perfect place to go out in Dublin.
Mate, can't wait. You two coming for a night out and crash at my hotel?
Absolutely.
Oh,
you fucked it now. I'm gonna remember you said that, and then Izzy's gonna be like, I want to fuck, and then I'll be like, no.
Izzy, did you hear that?
Paddy, go stand in the shower and close the door. Put some tissue paper in your ears. Had to get the bathroom going. Oh, he wears the number 20.
He will say goes to victory.
Oh, yes. There we go. Love that.
Lay where you're laying. Don't make a sound. I will be watching.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you very much, by the way. Oh. Michael Collins. You know what I mean? He's come
big fan, Michael, big fan of your work, buddy.
Yeah. There's basically a shrine to Michael Collins in my stepfather's house.
Oh,
Not my
That's just
stepfather,
demonetized
my
again.
father-in-law. Sorry, fucking stepfather. My father-in-law definitely didn't marry my sister.
What are you doing, stepdad?
Oh, imagine that.
God.
Sabrina told me once that her dad woke her up one Sunday morning and said, "Right, get in the car. We're going for a drive." And that wasn't unusual for them. But he drove them all the way down to Cork, made them lie down on the road with a stick to kind of work out the angles that he could have been shot from. That was it. That was the day out. Like,
Good. I mean, I like it. Something different.
Jesus Christ.
right. Anything else before we finish up, gents? We can do a few more minutes. So, any other bits that we forgot about yesterday? Any more gloating? I mean, any great saltiness from Chelsea fans?
No.
Chelsea fans have actually taken it quite well on social media. I've seen one fella cry. It's just all the United fans that were crying. It's so funny under the clips of us celebrating. You know, all the United fans have been crying, calling it a Tin Pot trophy. And then I've heard so many references to 13 Premier League titles and all this, or one Premier League title. Haven't heard that as much in a while. But I keep trying to remind them that football wasn't invented in 1990, and that when they won their 13th Premier League title, Liverpool had already won 18 titles. So
the one that I haven't seen yet, and I don't know his actual name. So I know a few Chelsea fans like Craigo from TikTok. He's quite a nice fella. Obviously, it's Rory Jennings, another sound Chelsea fan. But the angry Indian guy? You know that guy that pops up on Twitter?
There is no passion.
There is no passion. There is no aggression.
Yeah, was he about? I haven't seen anything from him.
No, actually, I don't want his name.
Well. Chelsea played well, and I think all their fans accept the fact that they played well, but they were beaten by the better side in the end. So, look, the real fans do anyway.
Well, I've seen a little bit of VAR helping Liverpool again. Like, I don't get that nonsense, but I thought that game went exactly as we thought. It was a coin toss. It was always going to be a very, very close affair, and we thought it could have went all the way. It did go all the way, and look, penalties is a lottery. So, yeah, I mean, fair play to the Chelsea fans. If a lot of them are taking it very well, good to see. Delighted to hear. But will it still be that way when number 2, number 3, and possibly number 4 gets over the line this season?
Wow, there you go.
Oh, yes, we love that.
That's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
You can put that as a patch on your shirt. Oh, that would look fresh.
It's a sticker.
On your boxer shorts, that's where that needs to go, Paddy. So when the birds get down. Oh, I've got one of them. I've got that one.
I love
that. That came from Cop Clobber.
Yep.
Oh, yes, we love that. Yeah, Cop Clobber, by the way, makes some great stuff. Another great Irish company.
I don't know why, I'm just going to do them all. Fuck it.
Oh, I love that one. That's class.
Apparently, Felix is
Jota.
Quite close to Jota. That's why he was there.
A liver bird upon my chest.
Nice.
The Bolton
I've got a Michael Edwards one as well.
Nathaniel D.
Really?
Phillips.
Yeah.
Look how good this one is. Anfield.
Oh, yes. We like that.
But they're stickers, though. Like, I don't know where to put them. I like looking at them, but I don't know where to put them. Or what on.
I've never been more proud of Lucas than I was yesterday. All week, I'd spent building up with him, going, right, when we're talking about your box, when you unveil the mystery box for Mystique jerseys, this is, make sure you thank them, make sure you're happy, all this stuff. So, Lucas, got the Real Madrid shirt. Happy with it? No, I don't like Real Madrid.
He stung you. He knew well. He didn't like it at the time either.
Oh, I mean, that's the level of shithousery I've been trying to instill in him his entire life. I'm very proud of that moment.
Bless him. Bless him. What a time. I'm sure it's a great advert for it.
Oh, he knows the pitches. He knows the sell. He did a little part during the watch long where he was thanking Mystique jerseys, and he knew all the shirts that would work for and didn't. So yeah. I mean, I think that shirts the lads got yesterday were lovely. Connor's niche shirt, insert Paddy Murphy joke, was lovely. And that Valhalla shirt's gorgeous. I was lining up robbing that from Paddy. It was lovely.
I'll swap you for the Monero one.
Yeah, you've 2 hopes of that, Mr. Murphy.
No problem, mate. Yeah.
Shirt's delicious.
I love jerseys. It's great.
New
jerseys are always fun.
I'm going to try and get a fake one of that because I'm not paying the £70. No chance.
Of which one?
The Atletico Monero one. No,
you couldn't get it anyway.
It cost me $113 if I remember correctly.
You couldn't get it anyway if you wanted to.
I'll see what my
Yeah.
mates over in China are saying.
Yeah, they
Probably
might
need
say
help.
say hello to you. Well, we got to get up, Paddy. We got to get up to the guys at Mystique Jerseys and yeah, have a little look see around. And I can see this
Well-
already with the boot being full of jerseys and me and Paddy being broke forever.
I'll get up on the
£11.
condition. I'll get up on the condition we get a solid 5 minutes of a free for all, taking whatever we want.
Oh yeah, like supermarket sweep, just going
And
around.
we'll record
five a day.
it. We'll record it and show our haul at the end, and then they get a video out of it anyway.
Oh, but they do rugby shirts as well, and I love rugby shirts. I have a couple of All Black shirts. Always love the British and Irish Lions shirts as well.
Yeah, true. They're well made as well. You can't All Black shirts are always banging. I had one of them, but I don't know where it is. But it wouldn't fit me anymore anyway, so it doesn't matter.
The thing about like the shirt you got there, the shirt Connor got, is the really good point Connor made is you'd never think to go out and look for them, but the fact that you get them and you get them at a nice price point and they're class shirts, I love that. Like that brand that makes the shirt you've had on. I don't even know what brand that is, but I love their logo.
I still don't know what brand it is, and I'm looking at it.
Yeah,
It's
it
very
is
nice.
class. Have you ever delved in the mystery box world, Chris, at all?
Never, mate. Too expensive for me. I'm a
Too
student.
expensive.
He is a
Man's
student, to be
guzzling
fair.
down £9 pints like they're
Yeah,
water.
but that's a cup final, Craig. It's got to be done.
I mean,
gotta be
yes,
done.
I can't argue with your logic there, sir. I can't argue with your logic.
Mate, I mean, I
Does anybody know this logo? Paddy, can you show that logo? Can you just hold it a bit above your name there? The other one, sorry, the other one. The brand, mate. That one, yeah. Anyone know what brand that is? It's like a capital I with like wings on it there.
Hello, come on, the Hoop Celtic. What's up, Keith?
Yeah, anyone
I
know
like
what
it. I also like the landing strip down the middle, leading directly to my nether regions.
Yep, I agree. They've thought it
I
through.
like it as well.
The Atletico Monero shirt I got, actually, that's the first little Coq Sportif shirt I've ever had.
Not the first cock you've had, though.
Well, when you're right, sir. When you're right. I
The
mean,
brand is Igloo.
I don't want to talk about the cock production, Paddy. It's it's something I'm embarrassed about
Hey.
having to.
Oh
get
my
it
god, I'm such an
off.
idiot. Baz Hunt goes, the brand is Igloo. So Genius over here goes to Google and just types Igloo. And now
Oh yeah, that'll definitely bring up the football shirt.
Yeah.
Definitely, and not the home.
I'm just looking at fucking Igloos now.
And then you'll end up on Wikipedia. Wikipedia will bring you to somewhere else. I go down those rabbit holes all the time with stuff. Igloo, nice. What's the one that has the like arrow facing down with a little circle above it? I think it made one of the Nice kits. Not the one Connor had.
Macron.
Is it Macron? I don't know what their logo is. I don't know. Macron just says Macron on their shirts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Have a look at the latest Nice shirt, somebody. Maybe it's that one. It's like a downward facing arrow. I think it has a little circle above it. I think.
Oh my god, I've done it again! I've just typed in Nice 21-22 kits, which means nice 21-22 kits. So now I'm looking at fucking hell, man.
Someone else is saying the brand is Icarus.
Yeah, I think, yeah. It's
Don't type in Icarus, Paddy. You're going down.
I did again. How come
If
every
you're close
brand
to the
is
sun.
named after something?
He flew too close to the sun.
How come every brand is named after something? What the fuck?
Nike is even the god of something or another, isn't it?
The goddess. Can't remember what.
Goddess.
Yeah.
Oh, it's called, the brand is just Icarus Football is the brand.
And what about that Nice one?
Not a clue. The new Nice kit.
I think the referees in Italy wear them as well.
The home kit.
Oh, Diodora.
Is that Diodora's logo? No, it's not Diodora. No, Diodora. This. Hang on, one sec. Let me Google this.
That
Oh,
is
by the way,
Diodora.
I've just ordered the Atletico Monero shirt.
Nice.
£12.
That is
Brilliant.
Diodora.
It's terrible.
Let me just check. Maybe it wasn't these, was it?
Yeah.
don't know,
Oh,
right,
Nike's
actually.
the goddess of victory. That's why we won yesterday.
No,
Yeah,
that
it's
is
Nice.
Macron.
It's
No,
Nice.
Macron. No, it's Macron. That's Macron. They updated their logo to not have Macron and just had that on it.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Because that black and gold one's lovely. Have you seen that?
Yeah, it's banging.
Nice,
Oh,
Macron.
buy it, Daddy Craig. You buy for us?
Yeah, that's class. So Macron, there you go. I always wondered what that one was. Are there any
There you
old
go.
brands that don't make shirts anymore that you miss, actually?
Reebok.
I said that you missed.
Reebok.
They were shite. Oh, they were gash.
You think so?
Apart from that one I had up yesterday on the one with the collar, that was nice.
Do they make any kits these days? No. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I don't really miss them. I don't. Really
O'Neill's
other
are
than that,
making a
nah.
few mad ones, Paddy. Have you seen O'Neill's make some rugby kits and all these days?
Yeah, but like they can have nice designs, but from wearing O'Neill's kits, they're fucking shit. Such bad kits, the jerseys. Like I have that Bose kit on the way, and it's all lovely and all, but it just they're such weird quality, man.
Did you order the Bob Marley one?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice. It's
My
a
friend
gorgeous
got it
kit.
for me for my birthday, so big up.
Oh,
Colin,
sweet.
if you're
Happy
watching.
days. Yeah, that's a lovely shirt. Lovely shirt. Connor has the Fontaine's one.
Very nice. They also have a refugees welcome one as well, which my friend has. Lovely.
Sweet. Someone said Mizuno. That was one brand that was around when I was younger making stuff. I don't know if they still make it.
No,
Nah,
problem.
I think they make Japanese kits still.
What was it? Well, Warrior's gone, isn't it? Because they pulled out of football. New Balance start making all the Warrior stuff. I can't really think of any other shirt manufacturers that aren't around. I love, by the
Mizuno are
way.
still making kits in Japan. Yeah.
I love that Napoli have whatchamacallums. Fucking who makes the Napoli kits? Armani, is it? Emporio Armani, yeah, as the shirt manufacturer.
Yeah. Do you know how many Napoli? They have so many different kits this year. They've worn so many different kits.
The one with the rooster logo, that's the Coq Sportif. That's
Yeah.
the Monero shirt I just ordered. So they're definitely still going around.
Yeah, they're very nice.
Kappa.
They still make France's
I
World
actually
Cup
love
kits.
the Hummel kits. I love the Hummel stuff. Those old-fashioned Denmark shirts and
They're all right.
things like that. I love Hummel shirts.
Did you know? So they're a Danish company, yeah, and it's called Hummel because Hummel is the Danish for bumblebee, and that their logo is actually a bumblebee.
Wow. There you go.
The more you know.
Here's a good show. Lotto. That's a good show.
Lotto, Italian vibes.
That is yes, Paddy. That's spot on. Serie A vibes definitely there. Lotto was a good shout though. I don't know the last time I've seen a Lotto kit.
If any of these manufacturers want to send us money and/or kits, thank you.
I always
still
love.
exist.
They don't make football kits, but I always love Sergio Cittini stuff.
Well, Craig, I have good news for you. Should you want yourself a Lotto kit, AC Monza's kit is Lotto.
Aren't
Right
they
now.
owned by someone?
Berlusconi.
Yeah.
This one. Thank you for the super chat. Haven't been in contact with him for maybe 10 days. But I don't know what I need context. But I'm not in contact with Goldbridge. I just we haven't really had a reason to contact each other lately.
His reaction to Kappa missing was funny.
Did you not send him a picture of me and him kissing?
It would be
You and him
heartbroken.
kissing? What?
He was fuming. He was like, "Oh, he's bloody missed it, the prat. Oh, what is
The
he
bloody
doing?"
prat! What's a bloody prat?
That's spot on. That's pretty good impression.
It's very good.
The N'Golo Kante one, mate, that still has me in stitches.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. There was a dildo in the comments calling me a racist, but everyone soon called him a dickhead, so that was fine.
What the fuck? Like, why does everything have to be racist? Like, it was just funny. It was a good. We love N'Golo Kante, by the way. We made a fact of Satan that yesterday. We all adore the man. He's just a fantastic fella. But it was a damn funny impression.
Yeah, thank you, Craig. Thank you. Appreciate it. Happy to
Very
be of
good
service.
impressions. Very good at them. I mean, I'm looking forward to you and Al Four and having a little battle off someday.
Yeah, well, I mean, between myself and yourself, Craig, though, that opportunity may be coming as soon as tomorrow.
We love that. Cabrini, they still make stuff, don't they? Umbro
Who
definitely
the
still
fuck is
makes stuff.
Cabrini? Oh, that shit Chavi brand.
Yeah, you used to only get it in JD Sports or whatever, basically.
Oh, that's wank. They are terrible.
Umbro's the one for me, lads. Umbro's the one that, as soon as Ireland
Kappa.
switched from Adidas to Umbro, I stopped. I just couldn't buy any more kit. I refused to give Umbro any money. Like, oh, they'll always bang of Everton to me, even though I know we had Umbro kits, by the way, back in the 70s. But
Bang of Everton. Oh yeah, we did. Liverpool have gone through everyone, really, haven't they?
who's your favourite brand for Liverpool shirts, lads?
Adidas, always.
I agree.
Some of the latter New Balance kits were fantastic, though.
I love New Balance as well. I love the way New Balance
Adidas
gave us more stuff like trainers and stuff like that we could buy.
I think. Yeah,
name me a more iconic trio apart from me and you. Adidas or us three. Adidas, Liverpool, and Carlsberg.
Yeah, the shithousery from Adidas that caused the breakdown between the club and them. That left a bit of a sour taste, but I do agree with Paddy. Those kids kind of late 80s, early 90s.
However, I do think 17-18 trumps it all. That home kit in 17-18 is the best I can remember. Even like some of my favourite kits of 08-09, like that home kit is just beautiful.
I love 13-14 as well with the Warrior kit.
I think 08-09 has to be my favourite.
I got all three of them.
The
all three of them.
They actually have one of them. That collar you have, Craig or Chris. They have the red and white one on the back of that, don't they? The little embroidery. Such a lovely kit, and the little V-shaped white little thing. Very nice. Too bad we won sweet fuck all of it. Huh?
The reason I wanted Adidas back again was one of the things that gets me when Everton had Umbro for so long was that they could get the retro shirts with the Umbro still on them. And how great would it have been to be able to go and get all the retro shirts with the Adidas back on them, rather than just getting the 3 retro or a Score Draw, who make great shirts, but it just doesn't feel the same unless you have the original brand on it.
I'm sure we'll have them again one day, and they'll do that then.
How are we feeling about Nike? I mean, I'm mixed bag. I love the tracksuit top Paddy had on yesterday. I love the vibes of the 90s from that, but I'm a bit mixed bag with the Nike stuff so far.
I hate them because they don't fit me. Yeah.
I'm personally, they've grown on me this year a lot. I think the away kit is the best away kit we've had probably since 08-09. It is just beautiful. I'm not sure about this one, but I do like it. So I hate that one. A bit more of a divider.
I absolutely despise the one you're wearing right now.
Yeah.
Mate, honestly, it's actually not that bad. I quite like it. I quite like the colours. It reminds me of like a goalkeeper kit almost.
Reminds me of Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, exactly. That's me as well. What gets me is, so when we agreed to deal with Nike, you knew straight away we weren't getting the Jordan gear. And as you can see, I'm a freak for Jordan gear. Love it. So when we knew that PSG had that Jordan crossover and we weren't going to have that hurt a bit. Now, apparently something's in the pipe works with LeBron. Be interesting to see what happens there. But
LeBron James. He's just not the same, though. I think the PSG Jordan deal is like, it's exclusive for now, but they'll have to pay a lot of money to keep that going.
They just take all. You could just have all my money if Liverpool did a crossover with Jordan stuff. Like, just take.
You said yesterday you feel like you're getting too old for Liverpool gear, which I disagree with.
But I could turn a blind eye for the Jordan stuff if that ever came along. Yeah, I do. I feel like I'm too old now to wear Liverpool gear on stuff because I'm sick of getting slagged.
You're not. You're not. Not when you're not, and also not when your job is. Well, but your job is the biggest Liverpool fan channels there is, second biggest or whatever. So trust me, that's your job. You gotta get the gear back on, Craig. We love seeing you in it. It makes me moist.
On that note, we shall.
That's like the fifth reference you made today, Paddy. I'm a bit underlying here, mate.
Sorry, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, chat. I'll go work on myself.
Don't you change, you perverted, beautiful bastard.
Sometimes maybe Putterford, sometimes maybe not.
I'll be live on Twitch tomorrow. I'll be on here again tomorrow evening, but I'll be on Twitch for the Coppa Italia watch along, AC Inter Milan. We have a little look ahead of our opponents for next week. Want to say a big thank you to our friends at Mystic Jerseys, of course. Want to say a massive thank you to Mr. Paddy Murphy, to Mr. Chris Stonadge, and of course to you guys for watching. I'm just going to be refreshing TikTok all night. That's where I'm going to be.
I'm going to be heading my fat ass over to Twitch to do some Foot Champs qualifying. So anyone wants to join.
Oh, I
come over
will.
and
I
kiss
will
me.
come across at points to tune in just to see that look of a broken man on your face an hour and a half in.
I hope you play
Tonight
Kepa.
shouldn't be too bad because it's only qualifying, so you only have to win 4 games out of 10. So even I can manage that, I think.
You got
I
to play.
still don't
Kepa in goal
understand
for
how any of
culture.
that shit works.
What'd you say, Craig or Chris?
I don't understand how
play
any of that stuff works. That sounds like God to me.
I go, what did you say? And then both you spoke again.
It's
So
'cause
one
you
at a
said
time, I
Craig
didn't
and
hear.
Chris. You said
Oh,
both
Craig says
names.
you don't understand how it works, right?
Yeah, it's
like-
gobbledygook to me. I hear foot champs and whatever, and I'm like, yeah, no idea.
Yeah.
I was like,
To be
just
fair,
play
it sounds like
Kepa.
yeah, I
Play
understand.
Kepa in goal. Do it. Go on.
Never.
Do it.
Do you know what? I might for the culture. If I can fit him in chemistry-wise, I will.
There we go. Right, we shall leave it there, my friends. Thank you to Paddy. Thank you to Chris. Thank you to you guys. We'll see you tomorrow up the Reds. Bye-bye.